Sup homies. I accidentally smoked some herbs, so I'm going to tell you this amazing story that happened to me when I was young and wild. Well, actually it happened last week, but anyways, check this out. It all started like every other Sunday. The birds were singing, some tits flew over the neighborhood and terrorized people, and my fat neighbor was drinking his booze after coming out of the sauna. Again, naked. It was fucking horrible. I'll let my fat neighbor know that it was fucking public place by being clever and pointing him with my gun and maybe shooting a little. The fat fuck was stronger than I thought and stole my gun. What a fucking brick. I had to think about original idea how to get the ugly piece of fuck away from poisoning my eyes. Then it got to me. I'd tell my landlord that the apartment would not hold that fucking 4-ton elephant, and if he drank some more, I knew nothing good will happen. I drank a few beer too, 12 actually, and I started to argue with the motherfucker. I drew to his driveway, hitting 4 or 5 person on the way there, and I accidentally killed his cat, because you can't fucking see them if you drive with your eyes closed. Well, the fuck lives like 20 feet away from my house, so I could have just walked there, but oh well. And there was surprising amount of people on the road that day, probably Illuminati, but who the fuck knows. I threw a few good punches to his door and to his wife when the big fat fuck came, naked as always, and asked what the fuck were I doing. Because I'm super clever, I came up with a lie that I were just coming to fuck her wife, and the motherfucker let me in to his house though, not to his wife. We were talking about the Super Bowl of '98, and after that we talked about how he didn't like immigrants, and then about how he could kick Shrek's ass. Suddenly this redneck cunt took his axe and threatened to kill me for the reasons I don't know. It might be that I thought his TV was a toilet and took a shit in their washing machine, but mistakes happen, am I right? Luckily I was prepared for something like this and threw his fucking dog at him, and he got knocked the fuck out. And as always, I robbed his whole house because that's what we do in my neighborhood. So that was the story about the time I finally got things solved with my ugly ass neighbor. I hope you liked it, and if you subscribe today, I will come to your neighborhood and kick the fuck out of the biggest motherfucker in there. Thanks for watching, check you later.